Hi, I'm Joseph Patrick, co-founder of Lamont Brothers, and today I want to give you an idea of what average costs for kitchen cabinets are. And so what we've done is I've put together a design for a kitchen that we're actually doing, and then I've priced it out in quite a few different cabinet lines that we offer to give us a range of what this kitchen could cost. First, the kitchen. Here is a rendering of the kitchen, and we're comparing this basic slab door style in a number of different materials, and there's quite a variance in box material and components as well. This is an example of a product that's going to be on the lower price end, still a high quality product, but this kitchen is about $8,600 in this finish. This is a laminate that looks like a mid-century white oak. Looks really, really nice. It's got some really great grain lines and looks really like a wood, but it's not. And that's at about an $8,600 price point for this kitchen, for just the cabinets, no install. Then we've got another cabinet, and this is an example of a high-end wood. It's going to be grain matched, so the grain flows all the way through the drawers and doors if they're lined up. And it's a high-end product. The box material is going to be a nice plywood. You're going to either have dovetail or metal drawer boxes. This price point is about $23,000 for this kitchen. So that gives us quite a big range. But to look at it for your kitchen, think about that range and then divide that by the number of boxes. So for this kitchen, we're looking at about a $475 per box, all the way up to about a $1,300 per cabinet box for this kitchen, and multiple price points everywhere in between. So why the big cost range for a very similar look in the exact same kitchen? It has to do with three things. So the components, how customizable it is, and the fit and finish. First off, we alluded to the components already. If it's a wood product, it's going to be a higher price point generally than, say, a laminate. The laminate product generally comes with an MDF or HDF laminate box with a white melamine interior. The higher end wood product generally comes with a plywood with a maple or basswood interior. So that's a difference. The drawer box and the hardware are often different. Often we have a metal drawer box or a wood dovetail drawer box, or a higher end wood furniture grade dovetail drawer box with sanded ends, and it gives you a really high end impression. So that's kind of the difference in some of the drawer boxes. The hardware has a difference too. Generally, the quality of the hardware and the fact that soft close are the same across the board for all of our cabinet lines. It's all a high quality hardware, and it's all soft close. The difference generally comes in to how adjustable is it. And this matters in really fine-tuning the fit and finish at the end of the install, and it matters in fine-tuning it for, say, really large doors or drawers. I want to tune that soft close so that it activates a little bit stronger versus a smaller door or a lighter drawer. I want to tune it down so it's not as stiff and doesn't take as long to close the door. Second, how custom is the product we're building? For the lower end product, it's still a high quality product and it's still going to last a long time, but I'm very limited on the colors, the options, the sizes, what I can actually build, because they're building it in a factory environment that's highly controlled. On the other end of the spectrum, I've got a high-end custom product that pretty much anything I can draw, they can build. Any color I can imagine, they can finish it with that. Any paint color, I can match whatever you've got in your home. We're really unlimited in the custom options for the higher-end product. The third thing that can have a big impact in cost is the fit and finish of the cabinet. So this has to do with the very small things. One thing that you'll definitely see on our cabinets is on the high-end cabinets, the drawer box is a little thicker material and the dovetails are sanded and it's beautiful. It's a furniture-grade drawer box. On the mid-price point and lower-end price point cabinets, we end up with a pre-finished material and then they cut the dovetails and then join it together. So we've got just a little bit of a rough finish on the drawer box itself. Now it doesn't have any functional difference, but if you run your hand along the side of the drawer box, it's a lot smoother. It just feels nicer on the higher end product. That's one example. Or the dimension tolerances aren't quite up to our standards because each factory has a little bit of a different standard. And some factories have a standard of the box can be big or small by about a 32nd of an inch or a 16th of an inch. And that sounds really, really small. But the problem is when you've got 5 or 6 cabinets all lined up that are all big by a 32nd of an inch, then that all adds up and your cabinet run is bigger than it should be, and maybe it doesn't fit, or maybe you have to adjust something else. Typically, we try to control the cabinet lines that we have on that end of the price spectrum to ensure their tolerances meet our tolerances. Occasionally, if we get a box or something that's out of spec, we have to get them to replace it. Generally, they'll do that at no charge, and it's all fine. It just adds to the timeline of the project. So that's a risk you sometimes get when you choose a lower fit and finish for your project. Thanks for watching. For more info as far as how to budget for your kitchen remodel, check out a couple of our videos where we walk you through our full budgeting process. I gave you the basic formula for cabinets in that you think about a cost per box and then relate what you saw in this video to your kitchen. That's a great place to start. But for more information on a full budgeting process, check out the videos below. Thanks.